everybody, welcome back to Shots Life. We continue on the 2005 American Eagle. This week we're going to be doing a fan for the bathroom. One of them came in of the three. We are mounting the ACs finally. The bolts came in. We are putting on a new moon roof, and we have all kinds of micro air drama starting. And yeah, that's a craziness. Anyway, let's get rolling. All right, so this is really some old technology. It uses coils for resistance still. That's old. Yep. So the wire comes in. The white is what's switched. Looks like, and the white goes to white, and then the black just comes in and goes straight around to the fuse and goes to the resistance knob. So white and black looks like our two main colors. Now we can kind of check the voltage in here and figure out what's what. What's what? Let's see. So I was thinking it was the... Oh, they're all different colors. So that one says fan. Let's see what these two do. You do have it on voltage, right? Yes. Yes. $13 volts. So 13 volts, and this goes in the flat way. So that is our black and white. Of course, this is only a temporary thing until we'll solder them together. All right, so that's good to know. It has to go this way. All right, so the fan works just fine. I will have to get these two leads off here, and then we'll solder these up, heat shrink them, and we'll go from there. Then I'll just check the remote. I'll do the butyl tape, and then this thing will be ready to be mounted down. I can just do the butyl tape right now and then come back and screw it in later. I've got to find the bolts to these two. I took this one out of the box. The rest of the stuff, the inner shroud and all that stuff, still in the box. But yeah. And of course, I'll pull this bottom shroud off. Matter of fact, I'll do that while we're down there. Pull this bottom shroud off, put this in, heat shrink the wires, put this in, and yeah. All right, so I thought while I had this out there and I had access into there, that I should do these lights. They're actually not hooked to each other, and they're actually glued in there. I had to really pry to get that thing popped out. So that's very interesting. But we'll get all these in here in this room. Pulled 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of them pulled, and then I got these new ones to go in here. Before I try to put the new one in there, I'm going to take one, hook it to this wire, hook it up, and just make sure that it works fine before I go doing all of them. You know how that works out. It'll be nice to get rid of these. I mean, these two didn't have rings, or one of them didn't have a ring, and they just the ones in here were just crappy. Plus, whatever. I'll change the rest of them 12 volt. This will give me some extra parts though, which will be nice to have around. And then the bathroom will have new lights. So. All right, might as well do it up when we're doing it up, right? All right, let me get busy. The wife's not going to be too thrilled with the mess that I'm making in her place, but what can you do? It's interesting. Those are cloth covered. Those halogens, man. When these were halogens, boy, they put off heat too. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just melted to it. It sure didn't want to come out because there's 3 bolts on the top, so that's probably what it was. Probably melted. All right, I need wire strippers. Then I'll heat shrink these to that, and then I'll pop them in there. Well, you don't want to put them in there more than once, I don't think, though, because that's the same size. Yeah, that'll go in there. But you sure don't want to try to take it back out once you put it in there. Boy. Well, maybe they unscrew. Maybe that's nice. Okay, so these go up in there, and then this screws on, which then holds it. So that'll be nice. So we will get it in there. All right, let's get this thing soldered up first, though. All right, we'll try this out, make sure it works before I go too far. And yeah, it should work. Nope. Oh, it's right here. Shoot. Boom. Did that come on? No. So is it backwards? Daggone it. Let's see if it comes on. Some of these LEDs are specific. That sucks. I should have tested it first. I'll put it on there good too. Well, okay. Well, I need a reverse pole on these. I guess black is white and white is black. Daggone. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? All right, I've reversed them. These are interesting about reverse polarity on me. Oh yeah, they work. It works just fine. Boy, that's bright. That's bright. Yeah, I better let this cool down just a touch before I shove it up in there. But yeah, that's gonna work just fine. Oh, dang. So black is white and white goes to black. Yeah, who knew? And we'll turn our little handy dandy light on that we got set. Very nice. All right, now kind of probably put one side up and then the other side up. How do you get that on there at that point? Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. And if I do it this way, I think I'll be able to shove it up in there. If I put it here and then turn it, maybe. Yeah, that'll work because there's like a thumb placed there. And I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work. Let's try it. Nope. Why do I keep going out there? The light switch is right here. Oh yeah, that's bright. That might be too bright for the middle of the night, that's for sure. I don't see how hard this one is to get out, but they're definitely melted in there, I think. You know, that roof is resined, and I think that halogen melted the resin. That's what I think. I may be wrong, maybe they just glued them in there, but they don't want to come out, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, maybe the guy before glued them in there. Who knows? Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's go make up another white is black, black is white. He must have got this ring later. It's plastic, and then it kind of melted it, I think. That's different than the rest. So, let's see. All right, these suckers are ready to go in. That's a whole nother side project that wasn't supposed to get done today that's getting done. That's good because I'm not getting much done otherwise. Just double checking before they all work. So now I can show them in there. Just wanted to make sure before I go my luck, I get them up in there, and then I went, nope, that didn't go. All right. Oh, she doesn't want to lock in there. Okay, come on now. I need to get locked up. Hopefully that gets in. Alright, yeah, that's popping in nice. Everything else will be good. Get all these little wire covers out of here so somebody doesn't yell at me because it's already dirty in here. I'm already in enough trouble. There's one of those missing in there. For some reason, I keep forgetting I have power right there. Whatever. All right, so I got power up here. All right, that's cool. Remember, this is just the first step. We'll be coming back with the goop, silica, well, I don't even know what it's called, the stuff that goes over top of all this. So we'll be gooping this all around still. This is just the butyl strip that goes underneath. It locks it down and just keeps them from leaking. You're supposed to put it on where the screws go. I noticed that these people had put it back on the side in the corners. It should be where the screws are. Keeps the stuff from leaking down in there in the screw holes. So, and then the goop will go on top to protect it even more. I'm going to leave this topper on here for now until we are totally done with it, but just in case I get goop on it or something, I'll be able to get it off. All right, so that's good. So we'll go downstairs and we will make sure it works first. Then we'll cut the trim ring and get that put on. But this is going to turn it into a pretty successful day, considering I'm stuck on the air conditioners until I get done with Micro Air. Let's see if they've texted me. They have not texted me. Let's see. All right, so I'm still waiting on any kind of response from them. So, all right, what can we do? Let's see. Let's go downstairs. Get to that trim ring cut. We'll get that installed. Get the wire tucked away. Make sure everything works, and then we come back up and do these tubes. I guess we could do them now while we're up here. I probably need that heat gun to heat this up and get it on there. I think I'll do that. I think I'll heat this up. I already got it stuck on there. All right, let's go. Let's get the heat gun and see if I can't get this thing all the way on. That's makes it too soft. Dang, that ain't gonna work. Almost made it too soft. It does stretch, but there it goes. It goes. It's going. I think that's it. All right. Oh, it's still going. Look at that. All right, it's all the way on there now. Let's see if we can get this on here. Round, down, over, up, down, under, through. Stop. Oh yeah, it slides right on there. Yeah. Okay. Get this down in here. I don't know what you can see, what you can't see. Sorry about that. There's basically a place for it to go right there. Get that pushed in there. And I know you're definitely not going to be able to see this, but oh, I'll probably have to tighten that from below. But it's in there. I'll tighten that from down there. And it goes around and down and out. Pumps it right on around there. All right, the only thing I don't like still is this little wire here, but the rest of it looks pretty good. I'll come up and zip tie it after I get them running right. So there you go. Now we have a evacuation line over to there. Go back here. Get shut on there. In front of there. Get on there, 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 get on there. Almost there, almost there. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Alright. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. This little guy's way down there. Push that guy into there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we'll have to tighten it up from, this one looks like it gets tightened up from up here. So let me get the screwdriver. Alright, very good. Alright, so that one's in. Alright, I don't know what they used to cut this with. But whatever it was rough, right? So I'm just drawing a line. I'm going to use my oscillating saw and just buzz around it. We'll see how that works. It could probably be really good, or you could crack it to crap. Let's just hope it does really good. not bad, not bad. I'll have to clean this up with a knife. It's nice. So that has to hide in there, like so. And this is where it's gonna get tough, because that, is this not square? Oh, it goes in front of that. Ah! That one could have been a little longer. All right, nice. Very good. I like that better. Except for you go get the screws while I hold on to this. Okay, you hold that, I'll get the screws. Next time I can leave these just a little longer. Now these screws are totally different size, so hopefully they... and the ones I took out. Just gotta be careful, I don't want to crack that. Wouldn't take much, I guarantee. That's beautiful. Other than it needs to be cleaned, now I'll tighten them up just a little more, snug a little more with the hand screwdriver, but I like it. I like it. Let's see if we get this remote working. That's trash. No, this is not trash. I was using that the other day. Find my water line. Got busted. That was a great morning. All right, I can also put this on with the new butyl stuff and put the screws in it. All right, it probably doesn't have batteries because, nope. All right, I have to get batteries. All right, I got batteries in the remote. I gotta download you, you're getting full. So yeah, yep. There's a warning, I think, right there. All right, so there she is, she's running, let's see. Ooh, faster. 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 That's 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90. She's breaking up! 100. That's all she's got, Captain. All right, now let's go down. Boom. Lid's coming down. Should automatically shut it off. Whoa. Oh, it didn't shut it off. I thought it would automatically shut off. Oh. Of course, it still has to be gooped up top, but everything else looks great. I wish they gave you a little handle for this. I'd like this to be mounted. I'm gonna have to find a little mount thing. Okay, power off. Let's see, I powered it off. Let's see what happens this time. It's coming down. Now will it shut off? That's the question. Yeah, there you go. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're in business. All right, ceiling lights. Okay, other than this place being a mess, I'd say that's success. All right, well, I think that's going to be about it for me today on this project. So, not a lot else I can do. I got to wait on bolts. We got the drain tubes hooked up. And I got to wait on the response from the Micro Air people. Yeah. All right, so it's been about 5 days. Let's see, yeah, because it was Thursday I was doing it. Friday I got a response and responded back, but it was kind of late. I think it was Friday. I'll have to go back and look at the days. Maybe lying to you. It might have been Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, which I get. And then Monday, and to now today's Tuesday. And I haven't heard anything from any support tech. And I mean, they answered like within 5 minutes the first time. So I called customer support. I talked to a really nice lady there. And evidently, somehow or another, my stuff has got lost in the system, whether it went to their junk mail or what, I don't know. They emailed me and I emailed them back. So that's how I ended up doing this. So she's maybe priority number 3. There's 2 other people, I guess, that are ahead of me. So I'm in the top 3. I am at the top. So I should be expecting a phone call pretty quick is what I'm saying. So I figured I better get in here, make sure I'm ready to go when they do call. Refresh myself because it's been a couple days since I've done this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to switch gears and I'm coming here. I've been working on the machines, but I think I'm going to come in here. I got the mounting bolts, the $7,000 mounting bolts. They're not really, but they're expensive. And so I can mount that back machine. So I'll do that while we're waiting for that call. And then I'll be right here ready to go when they do call to answer any questions. So there you go. That's where I'm at. All right. So let me get those bolts and then and the bracket, and we'll get that mounted there at least, and we'll get something done while we're waiting. All right. I'm into this video, and in the video, I'm talking about Micro Air, the thermostat. I was pretty frustrated at this point, and wasn't very explanatory what was going on. This was going on over days, so I didn't really capture it in video, but the Micro Air was giving me a deal that said incorrect configuration, and it would not lose that. It just kept saying incorrect configuration, and it wouldn't run the machines. So I had to call in. As you can see, I'm starting to get frustrated. Their customer support, that one lady doesn't really work customer support. She worked somewhere in the office, and I just happened to catch her. Anyway, the lady was wonderful. The customer support was terrible. So the cool thing about Micro Air, or the quirky thing, I don't say cool. The quirky thing about Micro Air is if it works, it works. I mean, that's what the reviews say. And if you have to use customer support, they suck. And that's what the reviews say. If you read through, the disgruntled people are people that had to call customer support because their thermostats didn't work. I've read several people that just said they shelved it. Of course, I'm not that kind of guy. I know what I'm talking about when I called them. And this goes on. I don't know what else I talk about in here, but it goes on. And the guy basically says that I didn't read the book, or I needed to read the book. And I'm like, that's your answer, your 15-page instruction manual that I read 600 times. And I've gone through every single wire on my bus so many times to make sure that it was hooked up per the schematics. Everything was right. And yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm at on that. I just wanted to kind of explain it because I wasn't explaining what was going on very well. But the Micro Air thermostat works really well when it works, but their customer support just isn't there. They need to work on it. But there was one nice lady that works in the office that was wonderful. All right, I got everything together. We'll use our little light again that we have here. Boop. There we go. Oh, there you go. It's on right there. I'm digging this little light. I know you can't, I'm blinding you. But I'm really digging this little light. I know it's a nifty little project. I like that it sits like this. I could really use this when I was working underneath. It's easy to move around, doesn't have a cord in the way because I'm constantly kicking the cord. So I'm digging this little deal. Again, not trying to sell you by any means. You know, I don't do that. If you want it, get it. If you don't, that's cool too. I'm just telling you my experience, right? So yeah, let me get these bolts and this bracket going here. I'll put you down somewhere that you can see, and we'll get this sucker bolted in. Let's see, if I put you low, you'll probably be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe. Yeah, hopefully you can see. Got my 4 brackets and my mounting bracket. I'll get it up in here and then we'll line them up and start screwing them down. I don't know why I'm holding 4 bolts. Can only do one at a time. I'm going to try to find these bolts and then sell them because they must be making a fortune off these bolts. I tell you, there's no way they cost what they charge. Pulling it down now. All right, so that's good. We got this mounted now. Nothing to it really. Those seals are nice to squeeze down. I don't know how tight to squeeze those, but I can see them compressing them pretty good, so I'm gonna leave it there. All right, so here's where I'm at. Frustration a little bit growing. You know, no response for 5 days. Anyway, I talked to the customer service. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. We walked the entire thing. I resent her the entire email chain that is clearly going back and forth between me and the company. So it's kind of weird, you know, whatever. But so doesn't see it in the system. Fair enough. Maybe it went to your spam. I don't know. I've emailed you every day. So very nice lady. Again, not. So she has me re-forward the email to her. So I sent her the text chain from her company to her. She sends me a personal email. So she forwards that. I can clearly see it where she hits 2 engineers and a tech. Immediately the tech responds and says, "These pictures don't work. I told you we needed a picture of the thermostat." But in the chain, I clearly explained that I don't have a thermostat. I'm not replacing a thermostat. I bought brand new systems with brand new control boards, and I'm not replacing the thermostat that was in here. I'm replacing a thermostat that would be in here. I mean, there's no sense in me buying the thermostat I'm not going to use, right? Air Excel was great. Their customer service is phenomenal, and they walked me through what systems to buy for my RV. They walked me through what control boards I would need, and they even gave me the part number for the thermostat that I need, and the diagram and everything for the thermostat that I would need from them, which would be a multi-zone RV comfort. I think it says Junior or something like that, or ZC on there, ZR. Anyway, whatever it is, they gave me the part number. I put all that in the email and forwarded it. And so we'll see. I said maybe it got lost. I'm playing along with them. Maybe it got lost in the email chain, whatever. And then I resent that. I didn't get a response. And then I resent it, and I just got a response from the nice customer service lady that says they have received it, and I will get a response shortly. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of just standing by. In the meantime, I replugged it in just to get it ready for when they ask me questions, but it's still not working. Like, I can hit zone 2, and it should zone right here, and that should allow me to pick any zone I want, and it won't do anything. So it's just kind of stuck there. So, and it's simple, basic, 2 signal wires and power and grounds. That's it. I'm not hooking up any of the extra stuff. You know, you can control 4 heat zones. I don't have any of that stuff hooked up. All I'm trying to do is run the basic air conditioner heat pump, you know, and that's it. So there I am. Here I sit. So anyway, I'll update you when they call. I'm going to stand by until this thing is done. It's just something simple. It's easy. I believe it's a bad thermostat. I honestly believe it's a bad thermostat. I mean, but, you know, we'll see what they say, right? And I have a feeling it might not be a 355C. There's no way for me to tell. It doesn't have a model number on the back. It does have a serial number. But there is no model number on the back that says 355C. There's nothing back here that says don't open this under warranty and a serial number. I wish they did put it back in there, because then I could go, well, that's not the right model number. I'd know right off the top of my head. However, one of my options inside there is to pick heat pump. So kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Anyway, I'll let you know. A little frustrated. Not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, I'm honest on this channel, and I think stuff like this is the greatest thing in the world, right? I'll be able to monitor the temperature of my RV when I'm out hiking. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? Especially if I leave the dogs in here, I want to know the temperature all the time. I mean, it's a great invention, but we got to get it to work. All right. So anyway, I'll let you guys know when I find out more. All right, so I'm going through project after project after project. But I was working on the machine again, waiting on Micro Air to respond to me. I'm going to mess with this moonroof, though. I think I want to go ahead and get it up on the roof, and then put the butyl tape around it, and then get it in place. I will take a rag up there. This has been, obviously, was shipped to somebody in return because it's got some marks on it. They're all around the edges, and I'm hoping the inside's not that way. I don't want to pull this yet, but it's not sitting in there correctly. I don't know. Hopefully it's clean. I'm going to take a rag up there to clean it off, make sure it's clean, and hopefully it's not scratched. These are so hard to find. I guess I'm kind of stuck with what I have, but the good thing is the top side hasn't been taken off. The inside has, though. So, all right. So we will, yeah, take a rag up there. Butyl tape, which I think I already have butyl tape up there, but I'll take more because that is going to be a big thing. And then we'll kind of place it. And then I'll have to figure out screws because I'm not putting the old rusty screws back in there. I should have some from the boat that I can use in there. and we'll go from there. We could also put this on there too. This is the refrigerator screen. So if things are going good, I'm really focused on this micro air conditioner thing though. Hopefully they email me or call. I keep monitoring my phone just to see, you know, if something comes in. Nothing's come in yet. So I just got to keep watching. All right, so I'm looking at this. It looks like it's going to cover just fine. It basically covers all the old holes. This one I can put almost in the same holes I think I can in these ones in the center. And then the rest of them will just be in different places the way it fits on here. So I think it's going to be fine. I will make sure that side's not too close to that. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, that's fine. And then I think I got enough clearance here all around. So I think if I just kind of put it here and then follow that line down there, just barely off that, I think I'm going to be okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this back over. I'll butyl tape it, make sure I cover all the old screws as well as the new screws, and then we'll press her in there, screw her down. Oh, I didn't mark what side was which, but that sucks. Must have been that way. The holes were almost lining up this way. All right. What do you guys think? I think they'll hit. We'll see. Maybe not. moonroof down. Now, of course, we'll have to come back there and seam over all of this, but this is a good start.